house of random, I wouldn't say useless, but just random stuff.
And you're going to Chili's to sit down with the fam, and a goddamn robot pulls up and tries to serve you. You're like, excuse me. I'd like to be a gallon of milk that expires, maybe the 23rd, the 24th, instead of, maybe the 15th, the 16th. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. My name would be Evan. You can call me fucking Red, Ev, E, Captain Redbeard, Big Red Bastard, Ginger Jesus, Red Rob Zombie, Ritz's son. We go by a whole bunch of names. But welcome everybody. It is a new week, new episode, and it's actually decently early by E standards. It's almost 8:30. It's 8:27. So, as far as E standards go, that's pretty early, pal. We woke up officially got out of bed about 2 hours ago. Been off and on waking up, setting alarms since like noon. But we finally got our fat ass out of bed at around 6 or 6:30. So, we've been alive and doing it. For the first time in forever. I have 3 fucking days off, bro. Okay, so I had yesterday taken off because I got a new piece that I'll talk about later. So I requested Friday off, right? Then had Saturday off, which is today. So I was like, all right, cool. I knew that going into this week because our schedule goes from Sunday to Saturday. So I knew that I had Friday and Saturday off. I swear to God, they do this bullshit on purpose. When I don't have a weekend off or I don't request a Friday off, they send me the fucking schedule even though I work that day, right? Like I work that day, I can take a picture of the schedule, and then in the group chat they're like, oh, hey, by the way, here's the schedule. It's like, thanks. I already fucking took a picture of it because I'm here. Conveniently, every time I'm not here, every time I call off, no schedule, nothing to be sent. So for all I know, all E knows, like this week, for example, I didn't work Friday, I didn't work Saturday. So had I not like gone in or hit somebody up, I would have known what my schedule is. And not to say that it's their responsibility, because it is my responsibility, but I've just noticed and I've found it very annoying because there's been past weekends where I've had to work the next day, like Saturday or whatever, and then I just find out that day and like take a picture of it. And it's just weird. It's just weird. Every time that I'm there, they send me the fucking week schedule, but then the one time I'm not there, when I do need the schedule sent to me, doesn't get sent to me. So I'm just like, all right, cool. Anyway, so I hit up whoever was closing today. I was like, hey, can you send me a picture of the schedule for this week? And I was like, all right, most definitely gonna work tomorrow. Let's see what the next week has for us. Check the schedule. She sends it to me. I got Sunday off too. So I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. And then I work, I think, Monday, Tuesday. Let's see. Yeah, we got Sunday off, work Monday, Tuesday, got Wednesday off, work Thursday, Friday, got Saturday off. By E standards, that's fire. And I still got 30 hours. That's like 29 and some change hours. That's fucking fire, bro. Working like 4 shifts on a Euro schedule, working 4 days a week, working 8 hours for that. Hey, I'll take that. I ain't mad at that. What the fuck? So yeah, this is the first time. Dude, this is the first time I've had a Sunday off. If I didn't, it'd be nice if I could go back and look right now just for my own sake. But I cannot remember the last time I've had a Sunday off because I don't request Sundays off. And if I don't request the day off, y'all know I bitched about it in the past probably. Even if I do request a day off, sometimes there'll still be some bullshit about it. But if I don't request a day off, I usually work that day, or I expect that I'll be working that day. I can't remember the last time I've had a fucking Sunday off. A full weekend, a Friday through Sunday. So I did feel like a piece of shit. I did it to myself. I always do. I knew I would. I stayed up. I ended up streaming Friday into Saturday for like, I think we ended off at a little over 10 hours. So we did like a 10 and a half hour stream. Went to bed at probably like, we'll call it 6 in the morning. No. Because I had my alarm set for 11:47. Don't ask why. I had my alarm set for 11:47. I checked my phone and like checked to make sure I had my alarm set before I went to bed. And before I went to bed, it said alarm going off in 4 hours and 9 minutes. So whatever the fuck 4 hours and 9 minutes is before 11:45, we'll say, that's when I went to bed. So I went to bed with like 4 hours of sleep. And then I knew I didn't have anything to do today, but I always do it. I always, when I have double stack days, I always fucking do it. Stay up really late, be really degenerate the day before, like Friday, for example, yesterday. Stay up till like fucking 6, 7 in the morning. Then think and expect myself to get up at like 4 or 5 hours later and then be up, and like, it never happens. And I have all these aspirational, especially when I'm at work or like my days that aren't off. I'm like, oh, dude, when I'm off, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Fuck yeah. Fast forward to having day off. Like, there'll be some weeks where I'll have 2 days off and it'll be Tuesday and like Thursday. I'll sleep the whole fucking day. I'll work a 2 to 10 shift on Monday, get off, stay up late into the early hours on Tuesday, right? Sleep all fucking day into the night on Tuesday. And then that's my day off. And then wake up at like 6 o'clock in the afternoon or at night. Wake up at 6 o'clock at night. And then be like, oh, well, I work tomorrow at 3. So I do it every time. Every fucking time. I did it fucking today, bro. I did it today. And I knew, well, I didn't know, but I was like, fuck, dude, I'm probably going to have to work tomorrow. And like, you just pissed off a whole day. Like, I'm just a fucking custer is what it really is. I'm just a goddamn sleep custer. But I was very relieved to check my schedule and see that I have tomorrow off as well. So I'm actually going to stick to it to myself and actually do shit tomorrow. Because, like, for example, I want to go through my closet and get a whole bunch of clothes that I don't wear, don't fit, whatever. Because I mainly only wear basketball shorts because that's like the only shorts I have that fit. But yet my closet is still full of all kinds of clothing from like high school and shit like that. Because I've been in the same room for most of high school. So I want to go filter through that bullshit. Either donate or try and like sell those clothes, right? Maybe make a little bit of money off that shit. And then clean out my closet so I can put clothes in there that actually fit, that I actually wear, right? So I want to clean out my closet. I want to do something in this room. Y'all can probably hear with my loud ass voice an echo in here because there's like fucking nothing. Like before there was a bed and all these boxes and headstands, headboard and bullshits and suitcases, and now there's nothing. You guys are literally on a stack of, what is it, a 7-drawer Sterilite fucking portable drawer thingy. Y'all are stacked on that and 3 books in like further back away. You're about the same distance away, but it's very audible and very noticeable. There's an echo in here. But yeah, I want to start doing bullshit in here. I'm upset because there's a table out there in the Arizona room, or like what you call like a dining room, that I wanted to take out there and put it in here and then have a table for here. And that ain't fucking happen. That shit doesn't fit. So I'm like, fuck. Because, yeah, it's just so echoey because there's not anything in here. And I can't really, I'll have to look more into. I obviously know there's like sound dampening bullshit. But, yeah, just so noticeably echoey in here from beforehand. But yeah, I want to start turning this into more of a studio. I got to edit. Because I've been going ham on GTRP. Well, not ham. No fucking ham. We played like 6 hours last night. Excuse me. Or like 5.5 or something. Anyway, I've been going really into GTRP, so I made a YouTube channel based off of the live stream, twitch.tv/eelsauce. Go check it out. I made a YouTube channel. Same name will be Eelsauce. I think it's Eelsauce Live or Eelsauce YouTube. Something like that. But basically, it'll be either full live streams from my streams, or it'll be clips and highlights from the streams that'll be put on there. And yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. Oh my God. What is going on? Hey. Whoa down there. Hey, buddy, there's nothing going on, bud. I swear to God, it's literally probably somebody walking their fucking dog. Can you guys chill? It's okay, babies. It's okay. I promise. There's nothing going on. Seriously. Go lay down. It's okay. There's literally nothing going on. There's nobody out there. Nitro, Gizmo, Bella, go lay down. Gizmo, Go lay down. Come on. Go lay down. Thank you. It's okay. You guys are fine. There's literally nothing going on. Nitro, go lay down. I don't know why you guys pop off like this, but it's really annoying. Either go lay down or go in the living room. Okay? It's okay, babies. I promise. It's okay. Everything is all right. Thank you for letting me know that there's something fucking out there. It won't get to us. We're good, okay? It's okay, babies. You're all good. Oh my god, dude, it's like one of them just fucking starts and it's like a fucking, oh, what's the phrase? Something about like a tinderbox and a match or something? Jesus Christ. It is, so fucking annoying. And it's literally somebody like walking their fucking dog. Oh my god. Bella, please stop. There's literally nothing going on, bro. Literally nothing going on. But anyway, see, now they're popping off over there. Anyway, made a YouTube channel based off of the Twitch streams. So, for example, I'm gonna do a series, and I'm gonna edit it tomorrow. The first episode, it'll be called The Adventures of Tony V, because that's the character that I've made in this GTA world. So basically, there's a video game called Grand Theft Auto. I'm sure everyone, including Grandma, has probably heard of Grand Theft Auto. In that video game, there's a version of it that you can play online with other people that's more realistic than just the base game, and that's what's called RP or role playing. So you basically make up a character and then you interact in this world with other people, and like there's real consequences. Again, it's not like GTA where you can run up and like take somebody's car and shit and drive away with it. Like even the what are called locals or the NPCs, non-playable characters, like in regular GTA, you could just take them out of their vehicle and then drive the vehicle. In this game mode, for example, their doors are locked or their car's locked, or if like you try I was delivering a package. I was delivering a package in a gang like neighborhood. I don't even know what the fuck I did. It's not like I bumped into anybody or anything. They all just fucking lit me up. Just gang, 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 gang. Just fucking shot the UPS guy. Is that realistic? No. I was fucking pissed. But anyway. So I made a YouTube channel that'll be for the highlights and the VODs and shit from the Twitch. So that'll be really fun. I've also been playing Skyrim. I'll probably also make a Skyrim series. Because shout out Jimmy Chongas. I think it's Jimmy Chongas 420 on YouTube. But definitely Jimmy Chongas. He's the one that he has the Skyrim series where he just gets faded and plays Skyrim. And then that honestly made me want to replay Skyrim because I fucking loved Skyrim back in the day. Like that is one of the first games that I put a gripless amount of hours into. Easily thousands of hours across multiple consoles. And yeah, I totally forgot about it. And I had the base version, the OG version, and then they came out in 2016 for the PC. They came out with basically an enhanced, pretty special version that just updated like the graphics and gave you all of this extra content, all this. It was a nice bundle. And at the time I looked into it, they were having a sale, so I bought the new, prettier version of the game I was already playing for fucking $10, 10 and some change. So I will most definitely probably also make a Skyrim series because I've been fucking clapping cheeks being a mage and just sending out magic spells and fucking conjuring shit. Damn, I'll probably play some Skyrim tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna get the GTA popping. I'm gonna make the Tony fucking Adventures with Tony V channel or series, do Skyrim series, probably upload Fort clips playing with the gamers. So yeah, make sure you go check that out. It'll be in the Discord. It'll be linked in the description of this video and all the other podcast videos. But yeah, it's been really fucking fun. I think today might be day 68 or 69 of streaming. I think it's 68. I think tomorrow will be 69. So that'll be fun. But yeah, I've just been streaming a whole bunch, having a whole bunch of fun. Like I said, it's Saturday. What, the 5th? 6th? 6th. Holy shit. I was still on the 4th. Okay. It's the 6th. Okay. So yeah, Saturday the 6th, we're here. Yesterday, I got a new fucking piece, because you know me. I mean, if you guys have been tapped into the channel even just a little bit and just looking at me, I'm a fucking crackhead for tattoos. So I've been, ever since October of 2022, I've been getting a piece every single month, minus, annoyingly, for some reason, I popped off about it before. I won't go into it. For whatever reason, I didn't get a piece in December of 2022 for literally no reason at all. And if I had been, then I would have been getting a piece every month since October of 22. So I'm just, for the sake of just, oh God, it makes me mad even now. I want to go back and do it again. These motherfuckers, I swear to God, bro, nothing is going on, dude. Hey, go lay down. Nitro, Gizmo, nothing's going on. Go lay down. Go lay down. Nope, go lay down. Nothing's going on. I'm not playing these reindeer games, okay? There's nothing going on. Gizmo, go lay down. There's nothing going on. Go lay down. You guys are perfectly fine. Watch this documentary about the early 2000s with fucking Noel Gallagher from Oasis, okay? It's okay. Nitro, go lay down. You especially. You've been instigating. Stop it. There's literally nothing going on, you guys. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. There's literally nobody out there. Why do you guys have to be such dogs? I mean, Gizmo, he literally barks at the fucking wind. I will never forget as long as I live looking out looking out from the patio out in the backyard. This motherfucking Gizmo, wind just blowing in his face. Literally barking at the fucking wind. Oh my God, these dogs. These fucking damn doggies. But anyway, back to what we were saying. New month, new piece. It'll probably be really hard to show it because I don't know what the angle is. Yeah, no, it's basically, I even asked Sarah, my artist, what she would call it, and she came up with like the same conclusion. So it's kind of like an optical illusion. I don't know. Here, maybe I'll get behind the camera so then I can see the perspective of the camera. Okay. Yeah, okay, you can see that. Not too bad. Okay. So basically, it's an optical illusion where the bottom half is a demon's face and then the top half is a woman. So that's what I see, and then that's what y'all see. And then this is what it looked like when she was doing it. And then here's the sketch that she sent me. But yeah, it was really, really, really fucking fun. She absolutely killed it. Absolutely knocked it out of the park. So it's been under wraps since Friday. So it was a fucking, even though it was simple color scheme, it was just black, white, like a peach color and some red. It took a good, actually, I could see right now. I could see, because we started a little bit before like noon. Well, we'll call it maybe like 11:45 at the latest. And then, when did I take this video? 4:20. Nice. Okay, yeah. So it took holy shit, bro. It literally took a little over wait, no, not a little over. Yeah, it took over 4 hours. It was 4 and some change, maybe like 4.5. It wasn't as spicy as this dude was because he's a lot bigger and there's a lot more going on and a lot more colors put into it. But oh my God, I forget, I don't know if I've said it before, but I've realized it and I thought about it this time, especially getting this piece, that for me personally, part of the ink addiction is what we'll call ink amnesia. So I'll get a new piece while I'm getting the piece, and especially like this dude because it was also relatively big piece, big part of my leg. It didn't get as on the shin bone as the dragon did. The dragon was literally over it, but there were some parts on the left side of the face that got closer to the shin where it was very similar to the last one, like vibrating the whole bone. Subtle, well, not subtle, very noticeable vibration, but like vibrating the whole bone, the whole felt weird, right? So I feel like I get ink amnesia because when I'm in the moment, in the heat of getting the tattoo, I'm like, fuck, this fucking hurts, especially this piece. And I was more, it was joking, of course. And I think she was also joking as well. I don't think she actually was offended or anything. But every time when she was like, she finished the outline, I'm like, oh fuck, here comes the spice. And then she'd like look at me and then wipe it down. But yeah, it's just more progressively, it fucking hurts because it hurts initially because you're getting stabbed to do the outline for what it'll look like. And then, so you get stabbed. While you're getting stabbed, since it's the first initial, not necessarily layer, but the first initial, yeah, we'll call it layer for lack of a better term. Since the outline is the first initial layer of the trauma to that area, when they're not there in that area or they move to somewhere else, it's not as reactive, doesn't really hurt, right? So when she's doing the outline, it was honestly really cool getting pieces that you can watch them do the whole thing, like step by step. Because I know some people, and there was a couple other people that are getting tattooed by Katie, who also works at Bloodless Tattoo. Shout out Bloodless Tattoo. A couple of their clients, or one of her clients, was like earpods in, like scrolling, like watching a thing, whatever, while they were getting their piece done. But part of me, I love watching it, but then also not watching it, because then towards the end, like with these longer sessions, these longer pieces, I'm just begging it for it to end. And in the moment, I cannot wait for it to end. But like in this piece, for example, towards the end, I'm like, bro, does she have to do the white? Do we need the white? Like, fuck, the white's gonna hurt. And then I'm just trying to like think to myself in the moment, like, Evan, it's okay. This shit hurts right now, and it hurts temporarily, but you'll be fine after this. It'll look fucking sick. Like, just let the artist paint. Let them do, and I never have said anything, and I won't ever say anything because I know it's a worthwhile sacrifice. But goddamn, dude, getting yadded for 4.5 hours in the same spot of your leg, and you're like getting detail and color, that shit gets fucking oof. So she started the bottom of it. So our perspective will be just how you would look at my leg. So the bottom of it was the monster's mouth. So she did the outline of that. Gravy, perfect, awesome. As far as tattoo goes, spicy, but not that spicy. Solid 2.5, okay? Fine. Then she starts, because it's basically, like you saw in the picture, demon half, woman half. So right around, I think before she got to the eyes, right? She wipes it, I think. No. She wiped when she was like 3/4 of the way at the outline. So she got up past the eyes, maybe like forehead area, hits it with, we'll call it an alcohol spray, because I don't know if that is what it is, but that's what it feels like. So she basically squeezes this liquid into a paper towel and just all on the piece, right? All on the fucking piece, because she's cleaning it off. Because while she's doing this, she's getting this little, like, it looks like petroleum jelly or something. I don't think it is, but it's what it looks like. She gets this like goop, and she's like dips it with her left finger, the one that's not holding the pen. She dips it, and then she starts tatting, right? So as she's doing that over across the piece and across whatever, the ink is starting to smear over the image. So she has to fucking wipe it down so that you can see the lines and keep going, right? I was fine. I think everyone's fine until they start wiping. It wasn't that reactive. Didn't really hurt. She does the outline. We'll say she finishes the outline. Boom. Wipes it down. And I'm like, whew. Then it starts kind of picking up a little bit. The spice starts kicking in. I'm like, ooh, yeah. And that's just the outline. That is literally the shape of what it's looked like. Not even colored in yet. Not even filled in. Just the outline. I'm like, oh, this is going to be spicy. And then she goes back in, and she's doing her thing with different fucking things. I've noticed now with this piece, the further in she gets, or the more, I guess whenever she has to use the wider needles or more needles, that one hurts less. Because the outlining needle and the one that she uses for white, as well as she used for more fine parts of the shading, that one is more of a sharp, stinging, like 4.5 kind of pain. The wide one, or the more needle one, I think, if I had to guesstimate, I think it's probably because she's not hitting for as long. Because, like, oh, dude, when she was outlining the top up here for, like, I don't know what you call it, maybe like the hair of the woman at like the very top of the piece, when she was hitting that, she was doing full lines for like a second or two, couple seconds, right? And that towards the end of that drag, holy fuck, I'm like almost clenching the side of the table thing that I'm sitting on. Like, that shit hurt. But then when she pulls out the big baba booey to start putting in some color and packing in color, I think that's probably what it is. Maybe because it's not as much contact and it's more needles, but it just felt, it was less sharp and it was more of just vibrational, and it felt more like a 3.5. I think that's probably in E's mind. That's what it is, what the difference is. Because, yeah, when she was outlining and doing the more fine shading, that shit fucking hurt. Like, that shit hurt. I'd say the highest index of it, it definitely peaked at probably a 6 when it got closer towards the calf, which was interesting because, like, when I got my calves tatted, those were some of the easiest pieces. Like, I'll never forget, I believe it was my desert tattoo that I was getting on my right calf. I was yapping so much with, like, a guess that she had, and she was done, but I was laying down and I was yapping so much that she had to, like, very sweet, like, hey, your tattoo's done. Your tattoo's, hey, your tattoo's done, by the way. I'm like, oh, really? Look back, done. Huh? One of the easiest tattoos I've ever gotten. So it's very interesting that as we're going more into the right side of the piece, more in toward the calf, that is when it got really spicy, and that's when it would, like, really hurt. And it was also, it was interesting because some positions I was in, some of the angles, at one point my leg was like asleep, like asleep, and I was like, "Fuck!" Because I allowed it to happen. I knew it was happening because the position I was laying in was really funky. I was basically like had I think it was cutting off circulation down by like the ankle by the edge of the chair, so like my foot was off about like that, and then I could slowly feel, what it's like to lose, little sensation in the leg. It's like slowly going numb, right? And initially that was starting to kind of help a little bit with the tattoo because I was noticing, like, I still felt it, but the pain didn't seem as intense. So I was thinking for like a second, I was like, ooh, is this like a fucking tattoo hack right here? Like, just have your limb go numb? Dude, fuck numbing cream. Just make your leg go numb, then have them do it and you're fine, bro. Yeah, no, don't recommend that because, yes, what I had feared did happen. It was the pins and needles feeling of your leg coming back from being asleep, or like your arm coming back from asleep, while also getting tattooed. So it was pins and needle feeling with actual pins and needles in the place. Fuck. I don't know how I did it or what, but I remember I positioned my leg slightly different. Then I started to feel that rush, and I was like, oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck. And then I like kind of repositioned again and it started getting stingy and tingly in my thigh. I'm like, oh fuck. And she's still tattooing. Keep in on that. This was in between her like going over to dip the ink and then come back in. I'm like subtly repositioning. So she's coming right back in. She's looking at the drawing, looking at the place, about to go back in, and I'm getting the rush back in. Oh, yeah. Professional advice: do not let your limb go asleep while they're tattooing it, because fuck, the pins and needles while you're getting pinned and needled, that shit was not a fun combo. But yeah, it took us about, we'll call it 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours. um Honestly, it was longer than I had expected. That's my second longest tattoo that we've done. The first was obviously this dude that literally took 6.5 hours of just tattooing, probably 7+ for like the whole day. Like, it was really the whole fucking day from like noon until like 8 o'clock at night. It was like the whole day was that event, right? But this was the longest one next to that one, and this is the longest one we've had at our shop because, like, the one before this dude was that March. So February was this guy. Mr. February was this dude. This motherfucker literally took less than 2 hours, which, not saying that it would necessarily have to take that long, but I was even mind boggled. Like, I got in at 12 and was out before 2 or something like that. Like, this dude was crazy fast. Same thing with this guy. And yeah, they are smaller pieces like these ones compared to obviously the big Baba Booies on my leg. But yeah, it took a solid probably 4.5 hours. Went to the bathroom once. Oh, the feeling of, I told Sarah and I laughed like after I first got off the table to go to the bathroom because I think at this point she probably finished the outlining or it was right before she was coloring or maybe because I only took one break. So I only took one break because I had to go pee. But or maybe I took two. I can't remember. But that first time standing up, I almost like, ooh, like my leg got to the side and then, oh, like I felt like a newborn giraffe or something, like a newborn fucking horse. Like I'm just standing like all wobbly and shit trying to figure it out. And then walking to the bathroom, I literally felt like fucking, felt like shout out fucking Long John Silver with a fucking peg leg, just erg. Like I felt so stiff. It felt so weird walking. But oh, it was so much fun. And it's really cool because now I'm gonna get a piece in May. So we, no pun intended, she may or may not in May be moved into next door where her studio is. Because right now her studio is maybe not as wide as the room that we're in, but definitely longer than the room we're in. Because it's like a garage. Like it literally has a fucking like pull down door. Right? So she's in like a garage studio right now. And then the one next door to her is, she said it's like 2.5 times as big as the studio they have right now. And that was like a barber shop or cosmetic, some kind of boutique or something or other. So she may or may not, the studio may be there by the time I get another piece, which would be really fucking cool because then that would be 3 different studios that I've gotten work from Sarah done at. Because the first piece I ever got was this moth a week before my 23rd birthday. So it was my birthday gift. And the first piece I ever got, she was working at a tattoo shop. And then I didn't get another piece until almost calendarly. I didn't get another piece, my second tattoo, until October, almost 6 months and a week. Yeah, 6 months and a week later after that year in October, I got this piece and started the whole chain of what we were doing until now. And that's been at the shop she's at right now. So it'll be cool that it'll be the same shop, but then moved over, and it'll be the third shop that she'll be at, or third location. And technically, because I got this one at a convention, it'll be my 4th different place getting tattooed by her. So that'll be cool too. But yeah, I'm just so excited for her. Her and Katie have been popping the fuck off. Katie had, I think, 2 clients. By the time we were still, bro, she left, like, we still had like an hour and a half until after she left, and she banged out 2 people. Granted, there were different pieces, different style, whatever. But I just thought that was funny that Katie had multiple people in the span of just me sitting there. But both of them are really talented artists. Shout out to Bloodless Tattoo on Instagram. Go check it out. Definitely get a piece if you're here in the Southwest, because those ladies, they'll knock that shit out. They'll knock that shit out. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna get in May. We're gonna get. I just told her blue pattern elbow because she did like a Godzilla kaiju kind of piece on somebody's forearm with this really beautiful like just really, it was a really dark rich blue, and then like a royal lighter blue, and then kind of like an electric kind of teal color. It looked really fucking cool, and the person was also fair skinned, so it just popped. The color just popped. I'm like, damn, dude, I haven't really thought about blue tattoo like that. Like that's crazy. And she also packed in a lot of like teal and blue into the mouth of this dude. So I was like, dude, I would love to get some kind of piece over here, an elbow piece over here, and do a pattern like this bad boy, but over here, and then like some kind of, I told her like blue or like green or teal. You as the artist, you know what's best. Whatever you color would think would look fucking sick, and then fucking pattern. So that's what we'll be getting in May. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see where the tattooer goes from there. I'll probably most definitely get a piece for June, just because that'll be halfway through the year. I'll be like, all right. Because I don't know if we're going to do the tattooer the whole year. This whole thing's just been fly by the seat of the pants kind of thing. None of this, other than like, yeah, let's do it another month, has been planned. And I think I said a few episodes ago, I ran out of ideas a while ago. So some of these are all her, like the dragon, for example. So, or this kind of thing. Yeah, or, no, I came up with that one too. But yeah, it's been really fun getting tattooed. It's been a really great experience, and I've been loving this form of expression. And yeah, my next piece, May, will be my 20th piece. So that's also crazy. Because I was doing the math the other day. I was like, how many am I at? Because I forget. I'm like, am I like 15, 16? And I have the notes as well of every piece that I got. And I was like, fuck, dude. That's my 19th piece. Also, funnily, coincidentally enough, I don't know if I knew it or mentioned it at the time, but my Friday the 13th piece that I got on Friday the 13th is also my 13th piece. Unplanned, but fucking cool. So when I was counting out, I was like 13, 14. I was like, wait, Friday the 13th was 13? That's fucking sick. But yeah, it's been real fun. It has honestly backpacked this whole grocery store job that I've been doing just every month, going out, going to therapy, and just getting a new piece. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. But yeah, that was yesterday. We got a whole bunch of topics to talk about. We got a whole bunch of shit to talk about. Ooh, I bet that sounded crispy. Got a beautiful iced Smirnoff Smash. Of course, peach mango. Best flavor. Not in my local area, don't go get some, but if you don't live anywhere near me, go get some. Go check some out. I don't want y'all hitting up the plug and then it's hard for me to find that shit. I don't want that to happen. You know, live wherever you live away from me and go find that shit because this shit's delicious. But if you live near me, don't go find that shit. You can't have it. It's only for E. This is E-juice, okay? You can't have it. It's just for me. Yeah, tomorrow I also want to record a cannabis video tomorrow as well. I haven't posted on the cannabis channel in forever. I'm such an L-mans. I got really inspired, and then I just kind of fell out of it. I'm just like, but now I'm like, fuck, dude, I really want to hop back on the wagon. Okay. Let's do, okay, first one. Just going on Instagram, watching people's stories and shit. Or I think I was maybe scrolling the timeline. And I think this is probably the most egregious, illicit thing I've seen. An advertisement for a 2-gram disposable magic mushroom vape. I'll say that again. 2-gram disposable magic mushroom vape. When I saw that, I had so many fucking questions. I immediately clicked on shop now. Immediately clicked on that, went to the website. I was sweaty. I downloaded the fucking lab test results because I'm trying to figure out, how the fuck does this exist? So the first level, I think this might be very obvious to those out there. Magic mushrooms are a fungus. You can't smoke fungus. If fungus gets in your lungus, you're no longer among us. Fuck. God damn it. But seriously, you can't smoke shrooms. That's why nobody smokes shrooms, because you can't. And if you have, you're not here, because you can't, because it's mushrooms. So that's the first hurdle. So I'm like, okay. We smoking mushrooms, dog? Because that's holy fuck. Let's pump the brakes there. Okay, first hurdle. Smoking mushrooms, question mark? No. Does not contain psilocybin or Amanita muscaria. Like, okay. Kind of relieved. We're up here. Now we're kind of down here. Next question. If it doesn't contain the shit that is what is responsible for the experience of magic mushrooms, what the fuck's in this thing that is supposed to be magic mushrooms, right? So then we dive down the rabbit hole and I'm looking at the fucking test results, the lab results and shit. I guess it's just, for lack of a better term, research chemicals. And this is also what throws me out. It doesn't test for any cannabinoids that we test for. But then at the bottom, it talks about that it's legal because of the 2018 Farm Hemp Act or whatever the fuck. And that's what's responsible for all the other alt cannabinoids that we're seeing, like Delta 8, THCA, HHC, THCP, THCO, THCV, right? All these different cannabinoids we're able to find. And what's created a gray market of shipped to your door in all 50 states legal weed that is, like, the newest one right now is THCA, which is crazy because THCA bud is literally just bud that then was tested right before it was, I guess, fully matured. So that's how they skirt that, because THCA doesn't turn into THC until heat is applied to it. So there's nothing illegal technically about a bag of THCA flower, because it's not until you light it that you get high. But the thing is that it's the same thing as weed. It's just weed. It's just premature weed. It's literally premature weed. That's how they scoop around testing. It's just premature weed. Anyway, this thing says, the lab test, it's saying none of those. It's not a cannabinoid. It has no cannabinoids in it. So then I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? The 2018 Farm and Hemp Act, American Farm Hemp Bill Act 2018. Why are they citing this as something that like helps cover them, if from what I can see and what I'm reading and finding out on the website, nothing of that pertains to what they're doing? According to their FAQs, I don't know if I had it screenshotted or if I still have the fucking see if I have the Chrome tab still open for it. Does not look like it. Maybe you have the screenshots. Yes, okay. From Treehouse or Treehouse, TRE House, pink lemonade microdose magic mushroom vape pen. You know what? I'm gonna show you guys this bullshit. I'll show you guys this bullshit so you can see what the fuck we're talking about here. Get a load of this horsecockery. Pink lemonade microdose magic mushroom vape pen. 1 to 3 puffs. 5 to 9 puffs. 10 plus puffs. What the fuck is this, my guy? What the fuck? What? 60-day guarantee, made in the USA, verified potency, 2018 Farm Bill compliant, munchies guaranteed. What the fuck? And yeah, what is this? Our magic mushroom vapes are portable personal vape devices that carry fruit-flavored vape juice with a proprietary blend of all natural ingredients like adaptogens, nootropics, and a pre-blend of tryptamines. These ingredients can potentially create psychotropic effects. We take our magic mushroom vapes in 4 tasty flavors: apple tart, blue jello, mango smoothie, and pink lemonade. My guy. And I clicked these other ones. It's just a screenshot. But I clicked the other ones down there. No, it doesn't contain psilocybin. No, it doesn't have any of that magic mushroom bullshit. What kind of fucking... It's a fucking vape. It has... I don't know if it was there or... It has vegetable... propylene glycol, vegetable glycerin, which is literally the same shit that vapes have, like e-juice vapes have. But then they put nicotine in that shit. That's like e-vape nicotine. Theirs is the same base shit, but it's fucking tryptamines, nootropics, and a specialty proprietary house blend on a I'm sorry. We have officially crossed the line. Psychedelics are one of the most potent personal and interpersonal experiences that you can have. It is not by any means something that is recreational. It's not like tobacco. It's not like cannabis. It's not like alcohol. It's not like any other drug on the planet. Psychedelics are in a world of their own, and they should be taken and treated with the respect that they will humble you and give you if you don't have that going into it, right? Whether it be LSD, psilocybin, mescaline, MDMA, fuck, it's not one of them, but even something like ketamine, even though people do use that more recreationally, like these, we'll take ketamine out of it. These psychedelics, DMT, they're not supposed to be put in 2-gram disposable fucking vapes, my guy. What do you mean 1 to 3 puffs, I'm feeling sure, 3 to 5 puffs, I'm fucking woo, and then 10 plus puffs, my face is melting. That, I'm gonna be an old head? That shouldn't be allowed. That shouldn't be legal. That sounds so fucking dangerous. A vape pen that has proprietary blend nootropics and tryptamines in it, and we're hitting that shit like it's a fucking blueberry Faygo vape. That's fucking crazy. And again, this is being advertised on Instagram. It's just on Instagram. Yet you post a bong rip, or you post weed or a nug picture or something, flagged for community guidelines. Meanwhile, I can just scroll the timeline and get sold and advertised a 2-gram magic mushroom disposable fucking vape. Honestly, that's worse than DMT cart, because at least DMT, there is a form of DMT that you can smoke. There is smokable DMT. There is a form of that you can ingest via inhalation and have the experience of dimethyltryptamine. That's one thing. You aren't, and you're not supposed to smoke shrooms. Why the fuck are we synthesizing that experience in a smokable, portable? And another question he had, how fucking long does this last? How long does this last, my guy? Because a trip, depending on how much you take, if you're tripping, and the substance, we can go anywhere from, on the low end, some boo-boo shit, some 4 hours, all the way to some crazy overdose, double dose, triple dose tabs. You'll be high for 12 fucking hours. Motherfuckers will peak for hours. Like, how high are we getting off this fucking synthetic shroom vape, my guy? Like, I'm literally getting chills just talking about this shit, because the thought of somebody ingesting that shit is just heinous to me. And you know that shit's probably made in fucking China. They say it's made in the USA, but like, how legit is that? How legit is that? How much scrutiny and verification is there on something? A fucking vape that is not nicotine. Motherfucker, there are vape companies that are nicotine that aren't in the United States, that aren't united. There's fucking vapes sold at vape shops that are from fucking China. And you're telling me your bullshit fucking shroom vape is organic, vegan, made in America, touched by 3 people, and that's it before it gets to you? I'm calling bullshit on that. I'm good. That's crazy. Fucking shroom vapes, my guy? What are we doing here? How did we get here? How did we get here? I'm flabbergasted. I'm honestly flabbergasted. How the fuck does something like that exist? I feel like such an old head. Seeing shit like that makes me feel like a fucking old head. Because I'm thinking about some fucking zoomer, like 14-year-old asshole, just ripping the fucking shroom pen. Oh, dude, you want to have fucking, dude, rip this shit. Oh. Because these little fucking, saying a jewel is like, ew, jewel? What are you, old? Oh, jewel? I don't know if I talked about it on here. I saw somebody's story. I think it was a 9,000 count puff disposable vape. I'll say it again, 9,000 count disposable puff vape, i.e., it is a portable nicotine vaping device that has allegedly up to 9,000 puffs before it gets disposed of. And a puff being just... They have disposable nicotine devices that you could do for 9,000 times before you throw it away for like $20. 20 and some change. Bruh, no, these kids are cooked. These kids are cooked. I'm glad I'm at the age I'm at and grew up doing the degen shit I did. Because back in my day, it was like actual mods, shit you were filling in. Like, there was customization, customability to it. You can go online, get a dope-ass fucking mod, get a tank system. Bro, by late high school, me and the homies were making our own juice. These motherfuckers had the ratios down. Walter White making delicious-ass juice and shit. Probably hotbox this room with a fucking vape. Just blowing big-ass clouds. Like, I'm glad I lived in that era. Like, by the time I was leaving high school at the very tail end was when Juul just started kicking off. And I'll never forget, one of the jocks was charging his Juul in the wall charger by over by this is the same math class. Same math class that I had with the Mormon teacher that was cool as fuck after he found out that I was an Eagle Scout and all that shit. That same fucking class, senior year, financial math, the jewel like was just starting to take off before people like, especially authority, adults, whatever, knew what it was. Motherfucker was literally charging his shit in the wall charger over by like the side of the classroom. So it'll be like a box like this, right? And then we'll have the front up here, and then all the desks are looking right here. And then you have the door right here, and then a little wall outlet right here. So homie's charging his fucking vape right here. And teacher's talking, doing some bullshit over here. And I think he goes over to like flick off the lights or something. And keep in mind, bear in mind, this man is Mormon and drinks like orange juice every day because he doesn't even drink coffee because, hey, we can't sin now. So add like 15 points of absolute rube to the equation here. But motherfucker like goes to like flick off the lights and I guess just like looks and then sees. And how it worked, the Juul charger was that it was like a little, I think it was like a little USB thing that would go into a brick and then it would be sticking straight up like this. So basically just a brick and then it'd be sticking like this, like straight up. And it kind of looked like a USB. It was like a thin little pod. Like you pull it, there's no buttons or anything, but light at the bottom. Like this is the first disposable that got like mainstream, right? So that shit was charging like this up against the wall outlet. Teacher goes to turn off the light. I guess while like going back to look at the class, he notices and sees this sticking out of the wall, and he's like, "Huh, what is this over here?" And then like walks over, takes it off the charger, is holding it, and then one of the jocks was like, "Oh, yeah, I think that's my I think he said something like a USB or some bullshit like that." And then people are kind of snickering that. Okay, dude. And the fucking teacher bought it, and he's like, "Oh, all right, well, just hey, make sure you don't forget this." Gives it back to kid. That was mad fucking fun. I'll never forget that. But yeah, homie got his shit back because they didn't even know what the fuck that shit was yet. They didn't even know what the fuck that shit was yet. Nowadays, I'm hearing from kids I work with, like 16, 17-year-old kids, that there's fucking kids in the bathroom that are just like slanging vapes, and kids know, and like certain monitors go to certain bathrooms because they just know. Like the game is fucking up now. It's been cooked. I mean, for fuck's sake, dude, we were smoking wax out of fucking disposable like G Pen Connects things where it was like literally like a little battery with a button on it and then a coil, little chamber with a coil, and then you take some shitty ass wax, it looked like maple syrup, put it on that little coil, and then drop that shit and then hit the button, watch this button get redder than my fucking hair, start glowing, melting all the fucking wax, and you're fucking dying coughing because it's hot ass fucking wax cooked off of a fucking rail at like 700 degrees or some shit. Like we were, damn. Now these fucking kids nowadays are fucking. I've talked about it before. I'm pretty sure there's a certain percentage of smokers or cannabis users, whether they be underage or not, but a certain percentage of cannabis users who their only interaction with cannabis is through carts. They haven't smoked before. They haven't dabbed before. They haven't taken edibles. They've only ever vaped. They just vape. That's crazy to me. That is fucking crazy to me that some of these new kids, hell, maybe even some old heads, motherfuckers never touched weed before, and all they know is that fucking disposable. All they know is that 1 gram disty cart. Just fucking doing blinkies off the disty. Like that is crazy, dude. Back in my day, I think I said on this channel it was on my cannabis channel. Check it out, Grassroot Rips. We talk about it. We smoked out of a fucking half-eaten apple that we found on the ground and then washed off at the sink at the school that we were smoking behind. We smoked weed out of that bullshit. That's the first time I got high. So like the game is so far removed from that, from smoking apple pipes to 2 gram disposable bullshit vapes that I can get online and then have freely shipped discreetly to my door. Like that is just, oh, these kids are cooked. Gen Z and whatever the fuck, Gen Alpha, they're cooked. Those kids are cooked. Those kids are cooked. Those kids are cooked. Damn, I've been yapping for almost an hour already. I don't know why I'm always surprised I can yap for so long. It's not like I don't do it like all the time, sweaty. Oh, yeah, okay, that was the other thing too. So, one of our regulars comes in, and he just gambles all the time. He's a cool dude. Had plenty of conversations with him. And usually I close, or I'm often closing, So he'll come in when I'm doing my closing shift and he'll ask me, because this motherfucker has this shit. He's like Rain Man. This dude can tell based off the game and by the games that he plays, and he's doing $50 scratchers. Okay, this motherfucker gets $50 scratchers, scratches off the bottom of the barcode, and knows before he even hands it to me whether or not it's gonna win or not. Like he's it's hey, we can say this. It's Autism Awareness Month. Homie might be on the spectrum because he is just he is tapped in with those fucking numbers when it comes to lottery. And like I don't even know fully how it works, but basically there's an app that you can download for the lottery, and you scan a barcode on like the same barcode that you use to redeem shit with the scratchers. You scan that barcode in the app, and it gives you like points. What you use those points for, I forget. I talked to him before about it. This crackhead has over 1 million fucking lottery points. And he said over like hundreds of thousands of lottery points he's already used. And he showed me his phone like a few months ago. It's like 1.1 million, like some odd other random numbers behind it, points. And I guess you put those points and they get you into raffles and lotteries and other bullshit. But yeah, this dude is fucking tapped in when it comes to degen fucking gambling and scratchers. And so he was asking me, I think this was like probably Sunday, maybe Monday. It was really early in the week, but he asked me, he's like, hey, which one should I get between this one, and this one? Which one should I get? And I was like, I think somebody might have hit for this one already. I would go for that one. I would go for that one. Definitely hit for that one. Gets that one, prints it, scratches it. He's like, man. All right, well, I don't, I mean, 23, what a shitty fucking number. All right, here you go. Whatever. I'm like, you never know, man. Go to scan it. Bum, 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 bum. Thing pulls up. Are you sure you want to cash out for $500? That's the biggest we can do. Somebody hits Lotto and we scan it. If they hit for 500, we can cash them out for that. And it's like, are you sure you want to cash them out for 500 fucking dollars? Or it's happened one time. Me personally, if they win more than 500, it prints out a long ass one, and they have to go down to the lottery office because that means they won even more big time. But yeah, so he hands me the ticket, thinking it's a dud or whatever. I scan it, bum 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 bum, boom, cash out for 500. I look at him like the Grinch. I'm like, start chuckling at him like, gotcha. He's like, what? I said 500. He said bullshit. I said 500. Print off the thing, shows it, hands it to him. Son of a bitch. Well, if I get hit for $500, I get it. Honestly, I get it. For that moment, in that second, I felt that rush, that urge from hitting that. That's crazy. Scanning a ticket, winning for 500 off of being the recommendation. Like, yeah, I should probably hit for that one. I think it was a $20 or $50 one. I can't remember which. But yeah, he's like, which one of these two should I do? I was like, probably I go with that one. Yeah, hit that one. Prints it off. Whatever. Scans it. Hits for 500. He's floored. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I think it was a 51. That he hit for 500. Yeah, he will not be touching gambling or messing with any of that bullshit. Because holy fuck, that feeling when he hit, I looked at him like, dude, you hit for 500. Holy shit. Like, I was elated. I didn't even fucking win. And even I was like, oh my God. So he will not. The only caveat to that, the little hyphen, or whatever they call it, the little star thing, asterisk, little star thing that they put at the end of something, we will go to Vegas at some time. We will go to Vegas and we'll set aside like a pool of money to go to Vegas, and then we'll gamble. We'll do all the gamble. We'll do the slots. We'll do blackjack, baccarat, fucking all of it. We'll do all of it. Fuck it. But that's in Vegas, and I'll be contained in Vegas. But outside of Vegas, nope, E is good. I do not want to do that bullshit. I talked with Grandma further. One of my episodes previously, she was letting me know, like, when it comes to being a degen gambler, it is in our fucking family's Levi's, in our Lees. So I will not be tapping into what the family has previously been tapped into as a pastime, because holy fuck, our family and that, not too good. But I get it. I honestly, in that little micro little bit, that little hit, that little, I get it. Fuck, dude. Yeah, if I would not have the balls. I would never. But if I threw down $50 fucking dollars and then I won $500 fucking dollars, holy shit, I'd be skipping like a little fucking Irishman. Like, that'd be crazy. But that's why he's not going to do that bullshit, because that's the game. That's the ploy. That little feeling of, hey, you might win 500 is how you fucking blow. 500. I think I said it before, but I'll say it again. I'll never forget cashing this dude out. Cumulatively, he hit for over 600 across like a stack of different ones. Hit for like, we'll call it 620, 640. He then proceeded to blow probably 400 of that to then get back maybe 200 of that. So he came in, one, we'll call it 620, left with maybe 4, probably less than 4. He could have just walked away with over $600. He could have fucking hit and like, oh, bet, cool, thanks. Walked out the door with $600 plus to his name. But instead, oh, cool, thanks. Turn right back around, $50 scratcher, $50 scratcher, $50 scratcher, $20 scratcher, $20 scratcher. Wins $10, wins $15, wins $10, wins nothing, wins $20. I said it last time and I'll say it again. That is a crazy POV and like being outside of work. Because when I'm at work and I'm doing work, I'm not thinking about it that much. But like being removed outside of it and looking out into it, that's fucking crazy that you would go to a grocery store either every day or every other day just to fucking gamble. Some of these people don't even shop. They just go to grocery stores and gas stations and just fucking gamble all day. I have seen these motherfuckers at other gas stations, at other stores. They've told me that they got other things, have done other shit at other stores, other grocery gas stations. Must be fucking nice to be retired and get to fart around town and just blow hundreds of dollars on fucking scratchers and lotto bullshit. Hey, you know what? I have an idea. How about I'll make an E game. You give me $20 and then there might be like a 1 in 1, I don't know how many chance that you get something back. Fuck giving it to the lottery. Just give it to me. You want to give me 15? You want to give me $50 and get back 5? I got you. I got you. I'll tap you the fuck in. Give E $50. I got you on a tenner, my guy. I got you. You do not need to keep blowing your money with this bullshit lottery. You obviously love just throwing money away. So give it to E. Give it to E. You know what? Even better. What you should do is go to twitch.tv/eelsauce and then go to the About page. Click on the picture of Vin Diesel to open up a link to PayPal. There, you can link your PayPal and tip me through that. So instead of gambling and giving your money to the Arizona Lottery, just go to twitch.tv/eelsauce About page and hit the dono link and, PayPal me $50. Instead of getting a DGen scratcher that'll probably not hit or give you like $20, give me $50. Give me $20. I'll put it to good use. I promise. I'll put it to good use. I won't, it's better with me than with them, right? Give it to good old E. I'll take it. I'll take care of your money. Like, what was that? The Leon the Professional. See, we're like a bank, but better because we don't get robbed. All right? That's why you want to put your money in E. Invest in E today. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that was... I get it. I understand. And I have plenty of other DGen habits. Like, we don't even need to start picking up gambling. My sleep schedule alone is fucked up enough. I don't need to pick up another fucked up habit. Are you kidding me? Jesus. Yeah, thankfully, I'm just like allergic to gambling. Like, even then, if somebody gave me money to gamble, I'd probably still just keep the money. Like, if I found $5. Like, the only way I would gamble and do that bullshit is if it really wasn't my money. And even then, I'd probably still keep it. Like, if I found $5, I'd probably keep that $5 and either, like, buy some food or buy something else rather than, like, well, maybe I could go buy a scratcher and turn this into $10 or $15 or $20. Like, I don't have that dog in me, thankfully. I don't care. And now that I've had that little taste of it, it makes me even more reassured, like, yeah, nah, E is not fucking with this bullshit. This is not what E's gonna be doing. No. Because that's just dangerous. That's just dangerous. And it's not like, it's an interesting vice because it's not like these other ones that, like, if you're drunk, right, visibly, obviously drunk, you can't get alcohol, right? No one will sell you alcohol. Can't get behind the wheel, operate a vehicle, right? You're tripping balls. You can't, right? Like, there's certain thresholds and limits to degeneracy when it comes to these other substances and activities. But, like, nobody's going to stop you from blowing all your money at a fucking slot machine. Nobody's going to stop you. Nobody's going to be like, sir, you've been at this grocery store for 3 hours buying scratches. You need to leave. That's never going to happen. You're not going to fucking put your money in a vending machine and be like, sorry, sweaty, you spent too much. Here's your money back. Like, that's never going to happen. So you can just be a fucking scratchaholic and just... Bro, the wide, it's crazy. It's addiction, but the wide range of people, from homeless people all the way up to motherfuckers driving BMWs, Mercedes, living in houses fucking 500 times better than mine. They all have that fucking thing in them, that monkey on their back, where they just, I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. And a lot of it's fucking lame, as in like the returns. Like you'll spend $12 and get back $4. You'll have like a $2 scratcher and it'll hit for like $4. And that's why some of these big league, these fucking big fish, degens, these motherfuckers only play the 20 and ups. They're only doing $20 scratchers, $30 scratchers, $50 scratchers. It's crazy. Some of these motherfuckers give me stacks of scratchers like that. Like, dude, this is crazy. So I would say probably 60% of them on any given day, 60% of the regulars that come in only come in for that and then just leave. Maybe out of 10 of them, out of the 10 degens that regularly come in, maybe 4 of them will be like, all right, I'm going to go shopping. A lot of it's like, all right, thanks, I'm going to go get one more, then I'm going to leave. Or, all right, thanks, have a good one, I'm leaving. It's honestly crazy. And that and cigarettes has made me really just fuck. And I mean, this is coming from a dude that drinks and smokes weed. Like, I'm obviously not the pinnacle and pillar of health, but just the amount of cigarettes that I've sold to people, there's old people smoking cigarettes. That's such an evil one too, because like everyone jokes about, and same thing with the lottery. These motherfuckers joke about how bad it is for them and how pointless it is, and yet they still do it. Right? Like they'll buy a pack of fucking, I don't know, Marlboro Reds or Marb Light shorts or something. And be like, I'm here for my cancer sticks. Maybe this pack will get me. Not directly like that. Well, there'll be people that'll do lottery like, I'm here to pay my idiot tax. I'm here to pay my idiot tax. It's like, motherfucker, you know that this is pointless. That's the worst thing about an addiction like that, is that you know it's pointless, but you can't help but still do it. Fuck, that is evil. At least with like drug addiction or substance abuse, at least you get the payoff of that relief, that feeling as why you're chasing it, why you're doing it. But goddamn, that's what got me off of nicotine. One of the first times I ever initially first quit was at this point I was smoking actual cigarettes, but this was like wintertime. So I would sneak out of this room, go into my backyard. I'm wearing a glove on the hand that I'm smoking with, wearing boxers, my socks, and slides. And I'm at the side of my fucking house, like sneak smoking a cigarette to get that shitty, stupid fucking buzz. And I'll never forget, as long as I live, it was cold as fuck, like October, November. I'm out there shivering in my timbers, ripping it. The first one I had the whole day, it's not like I'm chain smoking, built up a crazy tolerance. I ripped this fucking cig, didn't get buzzed or anything. It's cold as fuck. I have to go through this whole bullshit routine just to get back inside. I'm outside in my boxers to begin with. I'm like, Evan, this is unnecessary. This is unnecessary. This is mid. This is fucking stupid. You could literally be in your room right now watching, doing literally anything else, but you are right now outside in your boxers with a glove on, smoking a cigarette like an asshole. Get the fuck inside. And from that point until later, when I got older, I dumbly picked up nicotine again. But that was one of the first things that flipped the switch for me and helped me stop. I was like, dude, I'm doing all this bullshit and I don't even get high. Why the fuck am I doing this shit? This is fucking stupid. But these people don't, like, they get to that point, but then they get 3/4 of the way, but then that's where it stops. Like, this is fucking stupid. This is fucking killing me. All right, well, better go get it, but this is fucking stupid. This is fucking killing me. Well, I better go get it. Like, they don't get to the last part of, and, well, better go get it. This shit's fucking stupid. I need to stop. It's that last little bit that they just flies over their head, and it just, ugh. I will say one thing that does personally make me very happy, though, is that there's a British lady with a very cliche British accent and asks for packs of Parliaments. She's like, can I get 2 packs of Parliaments? Every time I have to not laugh in her face, audibly laugh in her face. Not because, like, it's just fucking funny that a British person's asking for a Parliament. Because, like, a piece of paper, you know? Like, parchment, Parliament, the parlour. That seems so British to me. And, of course, the British person smokes the most British cigarettes to me. Can I get 2 packs of Parliaments? I love it. Other than that, fuck, dude. Bunch of old heads buying some shitty ass cigarettes. Y'all don't need that shit. Y'all don't need that shit. And some of y'all know it, and you're just still like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna spend $14 on a shitty pack of cigarettes. Basura. Basura. Let's see, how deep are we? God damn. Alright. We're decently deep. Bust out the old book here. Okay. Invocation employed towards the conjuration of compassion. With the anger of anguish and the wrath of the stifled, I pour forth my voices, wrapped in rolling thunder that you may hear. O great lurkers in the darkness, O guardians of the way, O minions of the might of Thoth, move and appear. Present yourselves to us in your benign power in behalf of those who believes and is stricken with torment. Isolate them in the bulwark of your protection, for they are undeserving of anguish and desires it not. Let that which bears against them be rendered powerless and devoid of substance. Succor them through fire and water, earth and air to regain what they have lost. Strengthen with fire the marrow of our friend and companion, our comrade of the left-hand path. Through the power of Satan, let the earth and its pleasures re-enter their being. Allow their vital salts to flow unhampered, that they may savor the carnal nectars of their future desires. Strike dumb their adversary, formed and formless, that they may emerge joyful and strong from that which afflicts them. Allow no misfortune to allay their path for fuck, this is hard to convert. Okay. Allow no misfortune to allay their path, for there is of us, and therefore to be cherished. He is of us. They are of us, and therefore to be cherished. Restore them to power, to joy, to unmending dominion over the reversers that have beset them. Build around and within them the exultant radiance that will herald their emergence from the stagnant morass which engulfs them. This we command in the name of Satan, whose mercenaries flourish and whose sustenance will prevail. As Satan reigns, so shall his own name. Wait, no. No, yeah, okay. As Satan reigns, so shall his own, whose name is as this sound. Insert name. Is the vessel whose flesh is as the earth, life everlasting, world without end. Shum Humfrosh, hail Satan! Thought we, crank it up a bit. Ma's not home right now, recording early, so I can be a little loud. When the cats are away, the mice can play, you know what I'm saying? This echoey ass room. The Enochian language and the Enochian keys. Is that? I think, or Enochian? Enochian? I have to look it up. These fucking nerds using nerd words, pissing me off. Fucking hate your nerd words. Nerd words. Enochian. Can I get a... Okay. Is an occult constructed language said by its originators to have been received from angels, recorded in private of John Dee and his... Okay. Can I just... Can I get a... Can you just... Oh my god. Can you do the... Thank you.
Enochian.
Thank you. That's all I needed. Enochian. I said it right. All right. Fuck yeah. I said it right. Enochian. The Enochian language and the Enochian keys. The magical language used in satanic ritual is Enochian, a language thought to be older than Sanskrit, with sound, grammatical, and syntactical basis. With a sound, grammatical, and syntactical basis. It resembles Arabic. Arabic? I'm sorry. It resembles Arabic in some sounds, and Hebrew and Latin in others. It first appeared in print in 1659. Damn. In a biography of John Dee, the famous 16th century seer and court astrologer. This work, by Merrick Casaubon, describes the occultist Dee's activities with his associate, Edward Kelly, in the art of scrying or crystal gazing. Scrying? Is that like scream crying? Scrying? That's crazy. That's a weird word. Scrying. I'm gonna assume that just means crystal mommy shit. Scrying. Lord help me, the baby's scrying. Or also referred to as seeing or peeping, is a practice rooted in divination and fortune telling. It involves gazing. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh, okay. Now, how do you? Is it scrying? Screen? Can I get a pronunciation here? Scrying?
Scrying.
Scrying. Scrying. All right, we are scrying.
Scrying.
I got my third eye open. I'm scrying. Motherfuckers think I'm crying. I'm just scrying. My third eye open. Oh, okay. Okay. And yes, instead of usual scrying or crystal gazing, instead of the usual crystal ball, Kelly, who was the gazer, you fucking gazer, used a many-faceted trapzahedron. Trapzahedron? Oh, fuck off, bro. What the fuck is that? A trapzahedron? What the fuck? I don't even know how the fuck to spell that thing. Trap. No, trapezohedron. Oh, fuck, I lost my marker. I think the marker was just where this was, right? Yeah, the marker was just where that guy was. We're fine. I was gonna say, no, my marker. Sponge boy, me boy. What the fuck? Oh, God. Oh, God, this is so much more nerd shit than I ever got to. Okay, so it looks something like, this. Some kind of jewel or something. What the fuck? So this crystal nerd is just gazing into that bullshit instead of, it's like some kind of prism? Trapzohedron. Pronunciation. Can you just... I'm not going to open up YouTube. Alright, fuck you. You're not going to have it on the front page? I'm not going to look it up. Okay. So some fucking, I don't know, diamond crystal bullshit? Okay. The quote-unquote angels referred in Kelly's first revelation of the Enochian keys obtained through the windows of the crystal are only quote angels because occultists to this day have lain ill with metaphysical constipation. Now the crystal clears and the quote-unquote angels are seen as quote-unquote angles, and the windows to the fourth dimension are thrown open, and to the frightened, the gates of hell. Wait, what the fuck? I'm gonna have to run back all that. What did we just say? I'm sorry, what? Instead of the usual crystal ball, Kelly, who was the gazer, used a many-faceted trapezohedron. The quote-unquote angels referred to in Kelly's first revelation of the Enochian keys obtained through the windows of the crystal are only, quote, angels because the occultists to this day have lain ill with metaphysical constipation. Now the crystal clears, and the quote-unquote angels are seen as quote-unquote angles, and the window to the fourth dimension are thrown open, and to the frightened, the gates of hell. I still don't understand that, but okay. I have presented my translation of the following calls with an archaic but satanically correct, unvarnishing, of the translation employed by the Order of the Golden Dawn in the late 19th century. What the fuck? Okay. In Enochian, the meaning of the words combined with the quality of the words unite to create a pattern of sound which can cause tremendous reaction in the atmosphere. The barbaric tone qualities of this language give it a truly magical effect which cannot be described. Oh shit, we're gonna be speaking like different languages and shit? For many years, the Enochian keys, or calls, have been shrouded in secrecy. The few printings that have existed completely eliminate the correct wording, as the proper translation has been disguised through the use of euphemisms, and only designed to throw the inept magician and or would-be inquisitor off the track. Apocryphal, as they have become, parentheses, and who can tell that grim reality provokes, quote, fantasy, the Enochian calls are the satanic pains of faith. Wait, what is that? Pain? Paeans. What the fuck? Pains. What is that? So many fucking nerd words. Paeans. A song or phrase of triumph. And again, without the... Oh my god. Alright. Okay, so it sounds... Okay. The Enochian calls their satanic victory songs of faith, I guess. Dispensing with such once pragmatic whitewashing in terms such as, quote, holy and, quote, angelic, and arbitrarily chosen groups of numbers, the purpose of which are only to act as substitutes for, quote, blasphemous words. Here, then, are the true Enochian calls, as received from an unknown hand. And then we have a little asterisk. The unexpurgated version translated by Anton LaVey. The first key. Okay, now we're getting in the weeds, baby. Okay. The first Enochian key represents an initial proclamation from Satan, stating the inception of the laws of temporal theologies and of the lasting power which resides in those bold enough to recognize earthly beginnings and absolutes. The first key, Enochian. Okay, no, you know what? Fuck it. Oh, okay. Oh, this is cool. All right, we're gonna take this serious. This is cool. Gizmo, I'm gonna speak Enochian. Stop, dude. Okay. So that'll be the first key. We'll do it in Enochian, and then it's translated in English. Okay. Ol sanuf varash saji gohu ayad balata. Elana Usha Kalazad. Sobrazod ol rore aita nazoda pezad. Gira te male pereji das holka koka notahor zo dizemad od kometha ta nobelo ho zodiem. Soba tahil gina nupe pereje aladi das varabens oblehe girisham. Kasarem o halare ohorela kaba pire. Das zodun rangushagi kab. Erem iandanahe. Pilahe farezodem zoden urizoda adana gona iodapiel das hom toho. Soba ipame lu ipames. Das sabolo vepe zodomeda poamal. Od bogira ai ta piape piamol od voan. Zodakar eka. Od zodamaranu. Od sikala ka. Zodorehe lape zodiredo noko mada. Hohathe saitan. So that was Enochian. Excuse me if my Enochian's a little off, all right? English. I reign over thee, saith the Lord of the earth, in power exalted above and below, in whose hands the sun is glittering sword, and the moon a through-thrusting fire, who measureth your garments in the midst of my vestures, and true saith you up as the palms of my hands, and brightened your vestments with eternal light. I made ye a law to govern the holy ones, and delivered a rod with wisdom supreme. You lifted your voices and swore your allegiance to him that liveth triumphant, whose beginning is not, nor end cannot be, which shineth as a flame in the midst of your palaces, and reigneth amongst you as your balance of life. Move, therefore, and appear. Open the mysteries of your creation. Be friendly unto me, for I am the same, the true worshipper to the highest and ineffable king of hell. That's fire. The second key. In order to pay homage to the very lusts which sustain the continuance of life itself, the second Enochian key, extend this recognition for of our earthly heritage unto a talisman of power. All right. The second key, Enochian. Adagita vapa ahe, zod anangnanu, fa ipe salada, vi va el, sobame, il pareji, I zoda zad, pi adafe, kasarema, abermehij, ta labo, para Kaleda kota lores elko ture besa ug balatha. Balothe. Gi kashi lusada oreri od mikalape pape kahisa bi ozu danug gonu. Lape now onu tarofe koresa tag aku maninu I adon torezodu goheel zodakar eka ka no koda zoda maranu mikalazado od ozada ozame vaurala lape zodir Iowad. Definitely butchered that one. The second key, English. Can the wings of the winds hear your voices of wonder? O you, the great spawn of the worms of the earth, whom the hellfire frames in the depth of my jaws, whom I have prepared as cups for a wedding, or as flowers regaling the chambers of lust. Stronger are your feet than the barren stone, mightier your voices than the manifold winds, for you are become as a building such as is not, save in the mind of the all-powerful manifestation of Satan. Arise, saith the first, move therefore unto his servants, show yourselves in power, and make me strong seer of things, for I am of him that liveth forever. The third key. The third Enochian key establishes the leadership of the earth upon the hands of the great satanic magicians who throughout the successive ages have held dominion over the peoples of the world. The third key, Enochian. Mikama goho pe ayad, zodir kom selaha, azodian biabe, os londohe, Nore zoda kahisha otahila jipahe vanud el kahisa tapuime komos pelehe telokahe ki inu tol toreji kahasi kahasa em ozodian dazata beregida o torezendo Il ol balazodareji od al talhil onas ne tabe Daluga vaom mesereshi elon usa kap mi ali varosa kala homila. Ko kasabe fa fenu dizodope od min nagawi de ginatabe vanu na a el panupre malapire ji kaosaji pilada na aunu vanlahahi balata od voan duape mada gohanis amarinu mikama yehozoda kakakom odu ai naori mikaula zoda ai kasaramehi gohia zodokar vanashigari od im armar pugo pelepeli anal koaan. The third key, English. Behold, saith Satan, I am a circle on whose hands stand the 12 kingdoms. 6 are the seats of living breath. The rest are sharp as sickles or the horns of death. Therein the creatures of earth are and are not, except in mine own hands which shall sleep and rise. In the first I made ye stewards and placed ye in the 12 seats of government, giving unto every one of you power successively over the 9 true ages of time, so that from the highest vessels and the corners of your governments you might work my power, pouring down the fires of life and increase continually on the earth. Thus you are become the skirts of the justice and truth. In Satan's name, rise up. Show yourselves. Behold, his mercies flourish, and his name is become mighty among us, in whom we may move, ascend, and apply yourselves unto the partakers of his secret wisdom in your creation. Yes. And with that, put a little pin in it. Put a little pin in it. Little pin in it. We've been going on for quite some time now. Like maybe 10. Oh, hey, it's almost 10 right now. Holy shit. Yeah, we've been clocking in. I appreciate y'all for being, watching all the way. If you made it all this way, comment ink. Yeah, just comment ink. That way I know you're a real one. I appreciate y'all for staying tuned for yet another week, and I will see y'all in the next one.